Welcome to another edition of Razviel Ramos's vlogs on YouTube and vlogourhead.com. Today, I'm going to talk about the video game industry. First, I don't know nothing about Gamergate or anything like that, so I'm not going to mention that. What I want to talk about is the third parties in the industry that is so determined on not giving Wii U owners the games they want that they are resorting to lying and saying that the Wii U can't handle this graphic power, which they could, and it's been proven that it did. All right, they say that the Wii U can't handle 1080 XP. It was proven. Okay, it was proven that it could. Then you got EA saying, "Oh, Wii U can't handle Frostbite 2 and 3 engine." Shadow of Eternals kind of debunks that. And now we have this recent controversy with 2K refusing to put WWE games on the Wii U, which is tradition because Nintendo has always helped the WWE out. Ever since the NES days, every Nintendo console had a WWE game. And 2K is in a rut, in a way. Well, not in a rut, more like being idiots saying, "Well, we're not going to put it on the Wii U. We hate Nintendo fans, so screw you." I think it's just ridiculous that they would resort to doing that. And developers just lying about it. Now we're not getting Call of Duty Advanced Warfare because they said that the graphic system can't handle it. Well, it does. The Wii U could handle that graphic power. It's just that the developers don't want to support it. And I think that's kind of wrong that they rather put it on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which, by the way, aren't doing very well. Isn't doing very well. They rather put it on those consoles instead of the console that's actually doing better. And Bayonetta 2 came along, is making it even more better. Hyrule Warriors, I think that's the name of it. I think that game did very well. And next month we're gonna get Super Smash Brothers. I just think this is just ridiculous that developers would do such a thing and say, "Well, we don't want to support Nintendo." Okay, your company's going out of business. Look what happened with IDOS. Remember them when they didn't want to put games on the GameCube? Look what happened. They went through financial issues, and they had to resort to putting games on the GameCube until being bought out by Square Enix. And it's just ridiculous that these developers again are lying. They just don't want to put games on the Wii U because they don't like Nintendo fans. And then Nintendo is doing actually way better. They killed this year's E3. They did a good job with Bayonetta 2 that came out. I'm hearing nothing but good things about that game. And Wii U owners are actually being grateful that they got games being released by Nintendo that are good. Maybe with the whole thing with Bayonetta 2 and everything, and the Wii U's doing very well, and the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 aren't, maybe third parties would finally realize, okay, we have no choice, we gotta put it on the Wii U. And again, 2K, it's tradition for WWE games to be on a Nintendo console. And WWE, please put the WWE Network on the Wii U. A lot of people want that shit on the Wii U. All right, we want to pay $9.99 for the WWE Network, and it could handle it. So you can't say it doesn't, because Wii U has Netflix and Amazon streaming. So yeah, WWE, please put it on the Wii U. And all you developers and biased developers and all this shit, I only got this to say: quit being biased. Wii U owners don't want to hear that this game can't run 1080 XP, which it could. Oh, Wii U emulated games can't work on a Nintendo console. Let's see. The game Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge actually did better than the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 4 versions of it. Even though, yes, Nintendo helped out, it was still a good game and it sold many copies. And it actually helped selling the Wii U. So, yeah. I think M-rated games could work on the Wii U. It's just that biased developers and biased journalism, gaming journalists, don't want to admit it. It's just ridiculous. And Wii U owners, we gotta fucking stand up and say to these developers that this is wrong what they're doing, and we have to get our voices heard to tell them that we want these games on the Wii U. And we don't want half-ass versions. We don't want poorly constructed versions, sabotage versions that the developers would do on purpose so they could try and say the Wii U version sucked. Oh, and Ed Boon. Yeah, Ed Boon. One more thing. Why do you hate Nintendo fans all of a sudden? I mean, Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, helped you out when Mortal Kombat came out. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, even though it was a little watered down. Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4. The last Mortal Kombat game was Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and that sucked on both Xbox and PlayStation 2. I think it was on the 360 or well. I don't know. So, Ed Boon, NetherRealm Studios as well. Please, give us Mortal Kombat 10. Give us the Mortal Kombat game that you released last year with Freddy Krueger. And Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. I don't give a fuck if you put it as a bundle pack. We want to play those games. And you're not allowed to play favorites. Alright? It's just ridiculous that Wii U owners are getting screwed over by developers and companies who refuse to give Nintendo the light of day. But they had no problem putting it on the Xbox One, which, by the way, again, is not doing very well. PlayStation 4 isn't doing very well. And yet Nintendo is doing very well. Again, killing the E3 this year. And they're going to kill E3 next year. With the other games that are going to be coming out for 2015. And Super Smash Brothers. So, yeah, this is Razviel Ramos. I'm out. See ya.